Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, is it a bourbon?
It's bourbon.
We're drinking bourbon. Okay, Ben, what's your plan for this review?
Well, why don't we let our friends at Bourbon School handle the intro?
This is Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Bourbon Whiskey Spanish Oak. And this is a bottle I have been hearing a ton about, primarily from Sean at Whiskey Wars. He will fight you if you do not think this is the best bottle that's around $60. He's also a lover of Texas whiskey.
Okay.
Like, he drinks Balcones.
Don't tell Ben.
No, I know. Although I feel like
has Ben had Rebecca Creek?
Bourbon Note Ben, I feel like if you haven't had this yet, you should, and you will love it.
Okay, so as you can see, I've been personally called out about this whiskey.
Personally called out, yes.
Yeah, and so with this one, we get to find out kind of something we've been wondering for a while. Is it the distilling in Texas or the aging in Texas that ruins a whiskey?
Oh.
Because this was distilled in Indiana and aged in Texas. And for those of you that are new to the channel,
it's the perfect test.
Yeah. Greg and I have not historically been big fans of Texas whiskey, as called out by our friends at Bourbon School.
Quick side note, I was born in Texas. It's okay for me to make fun of them. I'm totally licensed.
Send your hate mail to me.
Yeah.
But I will say this, we have actually recently had some Texas whiskeys that have kind of changed our tone on Texas whiskey as a whole. We really liked a couple of...
I would disagree with you there.
Okay.
We have, for the most part, we have disliked Texas whiskey
aggressively hated it.
And then we found one that was not horrible.
And a couple of single malts that we liked.
But
still Austin cask strength.
Still in the bourbon range.
Yeah, but bourbon, yeah.
Yeah, bourbon, the still Austin is the only thing that we thought, wow, this doesn't suck.
Yeah, exactly. So now, all of our friends on WhiskeyTube are talking about this bottle. And why don't we tell people actually what it is?
Okay, yeah, I want you to tell.
So this is Rebecca Creek. It's a double oak bourbon. I think the double oak portion took place in Spanish oak. 124.8 proof.
Right.
And it is all the rage on the whiskey tubes
But
right
it
now.
came from Indiana, which means it's probably from Ross and Squibb, otherwise known as
MGP.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to try this. On the nose, I got to tell you, it smells pretty good.
I'm getting apricot.
I can get a little bit of fruit. Yeah, it could be power of suggestion. I don't think I would have come up with that, but I think I'm with you on that.
Citrusy. And so we have another friend, another YouTube channel that we've not referenced yet. He wears a hat. Seriously, like that's...
America's cowboy hat?
Yeah, America's cowboy hat. And while we dislike Texas whiskey aggressively...
He loves it aggressively.
Yeah, and so...
so there's a little bit of a divide between the channel there.
We're good friends and we respect each other's work, but we... Taste palette, not even close.
So let's get into it here with the nosing. I'm with you on the fruit apricot, but it's also very, very dark.
But the molasses, kind of the dark sugars.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that it could go there. So.
All right, well, let's go in for the palate. Cheers.
Dark cherry. Molasses, big time. Nice building burn. The proof comes through.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Ooh. I'm not sure we want to record this live. It changed.
And?
Not good. It was like,
really?
Yeah, I was really liking the start in the mid, and then it dropped off a cliff like...
Did you just have a stroke or something?
No, it had this weird... the flavor changed.
I will say it was kind of a building roller coaster of flavors, but I didn't get the drop off. Let's go in for another sip here. I figure for science,
fair enough.
We owe it to this bourbon. Cheers. I think it's really good.
So the start is very sweet. kind of like pretty aggressively sweet, which is not a bad thing.
It's very sweet, yeah.
And it's like it's like slow. You're on the slow part of the roller coaster as it's going uphill.
Yeah.
Nice and sweet, lots of great flavors. Then you hit the crest of the hill, turns to vanilla, and then the plunge down is bitter.
I will say it has a little bit of bitterness on the back. It's a double oak, so you're going to get some tannic notes maybe from
Yes,
that.
but it was a shock. Like,
I really actually like this. So I
That's
will
my line.
Yeah, I actually really like it. So I will say this.
okay.
There's Team Lauren from Bourbon School, and then there's Team everybody else. So Lauren said she liked it, but wouldn't really probably go out and buy a bottle. Everybody else is doing like sending bottles across the country, hand delivering bottles across the country, and like buying out stores and whatever. I don't know that I'm that excited about it, but I think it's really good. Here's the kicker. This is only a $60 bottle.
Wow.
And so I think for $60, this is a great buy.
So if that's the case, if it is a sourced $60 MGP that they double oaked, even in Texas or whatever, yeah, okay. This particular one kind of, I would be more than willing to try something else from them. You know, another barrel or whatever
Sure,
that they
yeah.
do. Like, this is impressive, but I don't really consider this a Texas whiskey, if I'm
It
honest.
certainly doesn't drink like one. It's got, you know what I think it has? The couple of Texas whiskeys that we liked have had like this kind of weird dark note to them that I think is interesting. It's almost like the kind of the same stuff, kind of note we get off of the Merced Rye, the Corbin Cash, like that Tootsie Pop,
Yeah.
like that artificial chocolate.
I was just going to say I'm getting a little bit of chocolate on this.
Yeah,
now.
and I think this has that, and I really like that actually. And so I think if more Texas whiskeys had that and didn't have that Texas kind of musty funk, I think I would be more into the genre. But I would say this is a good whiskey nerd
Oh, totally.
whiskey. We talk about like you,
Yep.
you bring this bottle to the bottle share for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Totally agree.
And I think most people are going to like it. I think some people are going to be, obviously some people are going to be blown away by it. At least all of our friends are. So I think for $60, I would pick up a bottle.
Yeah,
of that.
totally. At that price, yes.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I don't know if I love it as much as everybody else.
And I think I love it slightly less than you do.
I think you do. Yeah.
It's good. I would absolutely pick up a bottle at $60 in that range. But they're probably sold out everywhere. But who knows?
It is a really, really interesting whiskey.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, this has been Rebecca Creek Spanish Double Oak on the Bourbon Note. I'm Ben.
I'm Greg. Until next time. See you next time.